terrorists talking in my head, murdering me, and trying to find a way to get away with it because the records they go through it's a filtration system, and it decides which records are relevant and or need to be flagged so that they can remain. And these terrorists want me to kill myself, so there is no crime, there's no medical reason for investigating their records. I didn't die while they were investigating me. I killed myself. Yeah. Like they didn't keep holding on even though they saw that I was dying. Basically it wasn't the weapon, too much exposure to the weapon. So they're dying to find a way to murder me, basically, and call it suicide or torture me to death, see if they could get me to do it. Kill myself when I have a 16-year-old daughter. They want me to kill myself when I have a 16-year-old daughter. I want the tramps to fucking die. My daughter's so hurt. I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. Like physically, financially, emotionally. Like this beyond. I want the bitches to die. They're Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. They want me to cry every day so that I don't go and want to have fun with my daughter. Yeah. So that they could say I never took her out. And right now they're ruining all of my transactions. Okay. And there's so that I have no money to take her anywhere. Like that's really what I want to prove. Let's do the damn thing. I want the bitch sense to death. They want me feeling insecure about my looks, and they keep calling me disgustingly gorgeous. Disgustingly gorgeous. They're like screaming in my head, like, okay, while I'm working. And I'm in class for my NMLS continuing education. They don't want me to hear anything. That's why I want to record so that you know, like, there's no music. Nothing is distracting me. It's the terrorists talking in my fucking head. I want them sentenced to death. They're Egyptian American Muslim women terrorists. They're so freaked out by me clearing the records. These bitches, they hate me because now I'm like before it was like, oh, we gotta murder Herbie so that we could save ourselves and we'll cry about it later. Now it's like I'm fighting for my fucking life. And I'm explaining that I hear them in my head to scare them the fuck out of my fucking head. And instead, because they don't have another plan because they're trash and they've had 8 years and they have no other plan, now they're like, bitch, bitch. And like, they feel more, which is great because they were fucking pretending to cry. I don't want them manipulating any. If in fact they were investigated with this weapon and they wanted to see how they really felt, I want to make sure I instill a lot of hate for letting me clear the records because I want them sentenced to fucking death. I really want to fucking like drill it. I want to drill it deep. I want to drill it into their souls. Yes. Because the terrorists are screaming in my head. And honestly, the course is almost over. Awesome.